Hello my friends, it's me again, and I want to say the sentence because people are asking me to do that. It's for entertainment only. Maybe that will help. And I always thought it's for spiritual way, but I have to say for entertainment. And I'm cleansing the cards. I will be answering questions to my viewers. Thank you everyone for watching my videos. Thank you for your comments and subscribers for subscribing. I reached 30,000 subscribers, so I'm so pleased. And as usual, I will be answering questions from the comment section, and some were delivered to me by my girlfriend today on messages, so and it's a new story about Epstein saga. So Deputy Andre, Assistant Deputy and Audrey Strauss was taking place after Jeff Berman was fired by Barbara, who is new on this channel, has to learn that I'm using some make names like Barbara or Don Don or Tutin. I hope you can figure out who I'm talking about. And crown is Corona, so you can add yourself the rest what I'm talking about. In Polish, Corona is crown. Okay, Cheryl was aware that the news came in today that Giselle Maxwell was arrested, and she was standing in front of the court, and she is facing time in jail eventually, probably. And she asked Cheryl, my girlfriend, will Barbara interrogate her, which Maxwell Giselle Maxwell. And as an answer, I saw him with instrument for paper cutting. I know those instruments are forbidden on airport, on the plane, so it is a sharp thing for shredding something or sliding something. That doesn't tell me that she will be interrogated by him, but she will be aware that she has some sharp power over her, and she will be afraid probably. If someone will come to me with that tool, I will be afraid. So 3 cards Barbara will interrogate her. Oh, and I have to tell you, I had wonderful meeting yesterday, and we did Zoom video with Kirsten Langstone, and she has Third Eye Champagne show. So please go and support her, watch her program. She started before me, and so she is well known from California, and she actually introduced Linda G. Comanche to the psychic world. She made Linda to open her own YouTube channel. So there is a nice community of us, and Kirsten had the same problems with me, with that someone is putting a lid on us. So yeah, please check if you are a subscriber or not, because that's what's happened. And will Barb be interrogating? I think I took 2 at once, so I have to pull. Oh, there will be battle. It will be a struggle. It's a long-term battle for for her. He will eventually be able to fulfill his dreams, and he will be trying to manipulate everything. So we can't say that Barbara is out of the picture with that story. Again, Cheryl. They, she means lawyers, are looking at a few number of years and not over the greater span of time. Yes, they are accusing her only from 1994 to 1997 that she was grooming girls for Epstein. And are they wondering if Don will pardon her and they have to take, and they will have enough evidence to charge her again in the future. And I saw a picture, like the water on the ocean is hitting the beach, and someone wrote something. The one wave will come and wash it a little bit. The second will have to wash it away. So it looks like they have to make sure that it's not washable enough. I think they will try it to, if they will have to have enough evidence for another. They want to know more about the men who were the lovers for those young girls. This is always double meaning for me. King of love, knight of love, king of love, king of cups, king of love, or knight of love. And knight of love is a doctor. Sometimes a king of love is a doctor too. And it means that they want to go after other people, so they want her to cooperate with them, give them information who were those men that were using Epstein's service. All the family, all the informations that were included. So all the magic, they don't want her to skip. They want all the rabbits out of the hat to make sure that everything is in their hands. And the question is, will Maxwell be granted immunity as they go after bigger fish? That is very interesting. And I saw a swing set. So maybe for the first part she might get some immunity. They want to swing her. They want to make sure that they have a grip on her. And they will offer her the immunity. They want to know all the secrets. They want to know every detail as much as she can go. They want to go different directions, so they might not want to take advantage of her as much as they want to pull all those players who were involved in that scandal, and they want to do the best job. The angel of work will watch over them. So yes, they are still trying to. And Glenn Kirshner, my favorite guy on YouTube, asked why they arrested her now. I'm talking still about the Giselle Maxwell. He is an accuser in Polish. He is. Well, you know that I was not too often in the court. It will come to me. They are afraid that she will get out of their hands. And I saw the hand, muddy hand, it's dripping. So they did that. They arrested her today because they thought that she might be aware that they want to arrest her. And they acted now. And Barbara is going to testify in front of the Congress. They didn't want her to have partner in crime, so they wanted her to be by herself. She is strong, she has connection like hell. So they want her to look from different point of view in the world, and they want to see how they can. Okay. Cheryl, again, because today she was bombarding me with questions. Thank you, Cheryl. Will Barbara visit her in jail? And she's adding, wealthy man would like her gone. What will be her fate? Would she end up like Epstein? And I saw her as someone with huge key. So I think her key for her freedom is to cooperate with FBI, but I want to know what she has. I put to. Yeah, and I had that vision before, so King of Wong, they are afraid about Barbara, that he will be kind of protecting the family that I was talking about. It's all about her keeping secrets, but she knows those secrets. She can write about them. And she will be pretending that she was young, naive. She was not that young, not that naive. She knew what she was doing, but they will try to cooperate with her. And I will put those cards back and shuffle them, because those questions about Epstein's helper, Giselle Maxwell's, are done for today. And now I will be doing the... Sorry, my mind is a little bit today on different paragraph. My mom came from the hospital and she's not feeling too well, but at least they sent her back to her home. Okay, this one is about Don Don. Eva Roop, she asked, Don Don is trying to take Obamacare away. What do you see? Will he be able to do it? And that one I had ready for the last video that I was doing on Sunday, but somehow it was connected with others and I didn't open that one. And I saw him hitting himself with the frying pan. And it shows, are you crazy? Are you stupid? Hitting yourself with something so bad. So I don't think he will do it, but just skip that question. So Don will be able to get rid of the Obamacare. He wants the money. He feels that way he is helping the big pharmaceutical companies and insurances to make more money for themselves. So he wants to put the rich people's pockets even heavier. I don't think he will be able. People will stand up. They will reunite. So many people will be completely broken. The Ten of Swords is a symbol of backstabbing. So I don't think he will be able to do it. It will actually take bad turn on him. And Jay, will Don be living quietly? I thought I was checking if it's working. And as the answer, I saw him making a big noise with the trumpet, like the captain on the ship is announcing something on the distance with the tube. So he will be making a lot of fuss, saying nicely, but he live quietly. And yesterday with Kirsten, I was saying that there is no way that he will be quiet, but America will have to watch for real elections, because he will try to take over it. He will be pretending that he loves the country and he is not going to give up. Oh, worry, he will be worried. And eventually he will be out of the fence, out of the border. So yes, eventually he will have to leave, but I don't think he will be quiet. Today I had a private reading with a wonderful lady who was born in Hong Kong and she's living in USA, and I can't tell her name, but she asked me, what is the future for Hong Kong? And when I closed my eyes, I saw a big gorilla, humongous gorilla walking on the streets and eating. It's like old dinosaur kind of childish drawing. And my husband couldn't draw today because he had so many chores to do. So I was waiting until he will come back and I will do the video. So the gorilla, the big gorilla, was walking on the Hong Kong streets and eating people like monster. And I said to her, do you understand what I'm seeing? And she said, yes, the gorilla is the Chinese government who is destroying the freedom dreamers. So yes, she was correct. I think that the freedom will be taken away from Hong Kong people. I'm so sorry. I was long time ago saying that I see snipers on the roof, so I was hoping that that will never happen. But what will be future of Hong Kong? They will be taken to like a Six of Cups united with the rest of the mainland. It is not wise for them to stand up, but it's just speeding up the whole process. And they will be fighting. People will be fighting, will be rebelling, will be standing up. Eventually, I think that will go to the mainland as well, and the mainland will start standing up to the abuse of power. Lynn Peterson, will the Putin, you know who I'm talking about, bounty hunting be tied up to Don Don and lead to his downfall? As an answer, I saw one paragraph of 1 page, 2 pages of in a book. So I think the book is huge and full of pages, so it is just one paragraph. He has so many things that he is doing, and we can't remember everything because it's overwhelming. Like sometimes I go to the old video of Rachel Meadow from 2 years, 3 years, and I think, oh gosh, I'm not even thinking about that story. So yes, it is just a paragraph, and on the bottom, under the book, there was a chain. So it's like chain of other things. So will the bounty hunting ordered by Putin be the it will add to the harvest of things that he was doing wrongly, making the decisions the wrong way, And it's all about his work for the country. So eventually the people will be writing about those things and telling in the future the children, and we will learn in the history books, or the future generation will be learning about this in the history books. Yeah. So those history books about him will be far bigger than any other president, because there was no one who had that many different stories. Balmain, does Putin have something on Don Don? And we all intuitively feel that Putin has something on Don Don, but I feel it's far worse than the tapes from Hilton about the rain in the night after when Don Don was staying in the Hilton hotels in Moscow. So what is that Putin has on Don Don? Something that people will not forgive him. Something that he will be charged. So eventually we might learn about that he was in cooperation with, they both were in cooperation, Putin and Don Don, and that will be a surprise that everyone will be opening the drawers and how come it was possible that he was a president. And Mama Gigi, there seems to be a lot of people with severe neck pain. She would like to know if it is related to the crown bug. Crown is corona. And as an answer, actually, I saw a voodoo doll with pins all over the body. So the voodoo doll is symbol of giving someone's pain by making some magics. In this situation, it shows how that bug can attack every organ, the joints, the stomach, the headaches, the hallucination. Everything is in that one day this, another day that. And I talked with one lady who was visiting my store, and she had this at the beginning of it was, I think, February, and she said that it was the worst few weeks that she had to suffer from. She's fine. She was very healthy otherwise, but it was something, she never knew how she will wake up in the morning and what will be the pain and where. So is the neck related to, I think every part of the body is related. It's like a waterfall hitting you. The doctors are still working on it. They don't know yet. They would love to inform us. They don't know even what decisions to make. And they are working hard. We can't say that this is what it is because there is so many symptoms. And talking about that illness, I don't know if I will see related to that illness, but somehow when I'm looking at Dr. Fauci, I feel always I'm worried about him. Balmai, why Don Don live in love communist leaders? And we know that he loves Putin, Kim Jong-un, and so on and so on. And I think he does because those people are abusing powers, and he loves them because they are abusing powers. And yeah, they are working for themselves. They are doing good job for themselves. Everyone who is leaning on them is in a situation they feel vulnerable, powerless, so they don't have any, and he would like Americans to be that way. Okay, so I will finish this one. I'm going to post tomorrow before I will go to work. See you on the next video. Probably on Sunday morning I will be posting. And take care of yourself, wear masks, because it's not only that you are protecting yourself, but you are protecting others, mostly others, and that way if someone else is protecting you, then you will be safe. So if everyone will be doing the same thing, it will be safe. We have second case in Red Deer. It's 100,000 people. It's not big story, but it's getting me thinking, oh my gosh, if that's 2 cases, maybe there is 20 other people that we don't know of. And it's getting more scary all the time. Thank you to everyone who is subscribing my channel, and please look for me because I don't think I will be promoted, so you might not have always the buzz, or you might not find me as easy as it was before. Stay positive, and please give me likes and hands up, likes, that's hands up. And if please write me comments with questions. I love them, and that way I can answer them. So see you next time. Bye bye.